Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Salon Chat. Yes, honey. So, today I'm going to talk about something that constantly comes up in the salon. And in essence, here at Salon, we don't gossip, we don't do any of that. We spend time uplifting one another as Black women. Okay, that's what we do. So, any tea that you get from me, is good tea. Okay, so again, I'm gonna talk about something that constantly comes up in the salon, and I've talked about it on here before, um, but I feel like I need to probably go into detail and maybe possibly give somewhat of a solution to it. So we have been talking about trichology. I studied trichology. So what is trichology, you may be wondering? Trichology, for those of you who don't know, is the study of hair loss. So with that being said, that's what we've been talking about in the salon, hair loss. Why is it happening? And why are so many women now experiencing that? Now, there's many different reasons, as stated previously. There's many different reasons that hair loss can happen. Hormonal changes, surgeries. So like if you're under anesthesia, that's a temporary hair loss because sometimes anesthesia causes the hair to shed. Medications, hereditary, your diet. Are you getting enough vitamins in your diet? Are you taking a vitamin supplement? You should be taking a multivitamin every day, but do you need more than the multivitamin? So, also, how often are you wearing braids, wigs, um, sew-ins, or a bonded hairstyle, i.e. glue? Um, so there's so many different reasons why we lose our hair. So how can we remedy some of these things? Okay, so if you're on medication, you know that that's probably going to be an ongoing problem because a lot of medications causes the hair to shed or thin. So that's probably going to be an ongoing problem. But what can we do? The same thing as some of the hair thinning could be caused from hereditary, um, hormonal imbalances. So what can we do to remedy these situations? Okay, one of the things is, again, check your diet. Are you getting enough nutrients in your diet? You could be missing vitamin D. You could be missing vitamin A. I mean, there's so many vitamins. You know the vitamins. Are you taking a multivitamin? Are you doing that every day? And are you supplementing that with the vitamin D's and the biotins and the vitamin E's and so forth and so on? Are you doing that? That is one. Secondly, are you wearing braided hairstyles a lot, which causes a lot of tension on the hair? The sew-ins can cause tension. The bonded hairstyles, if you're not removing the bonded hairstyles out correctly, you are you're ripping it out, you're causing hair loss and possibly damage to the follicle where the hair will not grow back anymore. So that's another issue. If the follicle is damaged and it just may not grow back anymore. Well, once it's damaged, it's not going to grow back anymore. But if it's not damaged, you will get hair growth back. So what can we do? Well, there are things called, there is something called minoxidil. So that is something that a lot of people, when they go see the dermatologist gives them a special shampoo or another topical treatment. and it has minoxidil in it, and minoxidil regrows the hair. So you've heard of Rogaine. Rogaine has minoxidil in it. But the thing about it is, with minoxidil, once you stop using it, it's a good product. Rogaine. You have other products like Neoxin, the shampoos and the conditioners that have minoxidil in it. Very good products. But the problem is, once you stop using it, the hair goes back to its original status. And the same with the prescriptions that your doctor may give you. Once you stop using those things, the hair goes back to the way it was. So you kind of want to continue, if your doctor gives you this, or if you buy over the counter like the Neoxin or some Rogaine or something with any other product with minoxidil in it, you want to continue to use that so that your hair can continue to grow and flourish, and try to be as healthy as it can, along with continuing a good diet. And you may need to eliminate some other things from your diet and continuing supplements, because again, once you stop using those products, the hair will go back to its original state. So that is a way to help combat the thinning and losing of the hair, is use products with minoxidil in it. Now, if your hair is purely damaged or thinning or shedding because of braids and sew-ins and hair bonding, well, what do you think you need to do if that's the case? Correct, you need to stop doing those things. Give your scalp a break, because the tension on the scalp and pulling of that hair follicle, you're doing that all the time, that is what is causing your damage, right? That is what's causing your hair to thin out. If you don't have any other issues, if you don't have any ailments, you're not on any medication, but these are things that you do all the time: a sewing, braided hairstyles, bonded hairstyles, and even wearing a wig all of the time. Because when you wear a wig and your head begins to itch, the friction from you're scratching your scalp through, from the wig, with the wig on top of it. So the friction from that is going to cause shedding and breakage. So these are things you may want to stop to do and see a professional to try to remedy the situation. Get your hair back healthy. You may need to do some protein treatments to get that hair back in good condition. Hydrating deep conditioners to get your hair back in good condition, because the bottom line is you want your hair to be in a healthy state, right? No one wants to walk around with bad looking hair, right? We don't want the thinning and the shedding everywhere we go, right? So if you're doing those things and you don't have any ailments, you don't have a hormonal imbalance, or you're not of age for when it's time for you as a woman going through the change of life into menopause, you may want to think about the styles that you're doing. It's okay to do braids or sew in or wear wigs every now and then, but it's not good to do it all of the time, because these things happen. So that's another way to remedy your situation. If that is you, give your hair a break. Don't keep doing it all of the time. Get your hair professionally done. Get it treated. Get those ends trimmed. That's another thing. People don't realize your hair is breaking or shedding a lot because you're not getting your ends trimmed at the proper time. Every 6 to 8 weeks, you should be getting those ends trimmed, okay? Because what happens is the split ends will split all the way up and then cause breakage throughout the rest of the hair. We don't like that. We don't want to see you with damaged hair like that. So get your ends trimmed, okay? And make sure that you're treating your hair well. If you're at home doing your hair, you have to shampoo and condition on a regular basis, okay? That makes a difference. And if you're at home and you want to do a deep conditioner and you don't have a bonnet hair dryer, you know, that's the hair dryer that you would sit underneath, what you do is put your plastic cap on, walk around with the conditioner in your hair for 30 minutes or so, and then then rinse it out with cool water. And you want to rinse it out with cool water because that's going to close the cuticle layer, which is the very top layer of the hair strand. That's going to close that down and seal everything you did to make sure the hair is healthy. It's going to seal it in. So those are some of the things that you can do. So you want to, if it's a medical issue and you know that you can't get off a medication, you have to have this medication, you might want to try, or also a hormonal imbalance, menopause, so forth and so on, because there's many different reasons why people have hormonal imbalances. But if it's any of those things, you want to use a product that has minoxidil, and you want to use that on a regular basis every time you shampoo your hair. And use whatever product you're using that has minoxidil in it, use the whole entire line, because products are made to be used together. You don't want to mix and match manufacturer products. You want to use the whole line of that particular product that you may be using, okay? Do not mix and match, because again, products are made to be used together. The manufacturer has the directions for their product and they're made to work together, okay? If it's due to tension on your scalp, do not do the braids and the sew-ins and the bonding and the wigs so often, okay? You may want to leave it alone for a long period of time and then maybe at a later date get braided again, but don't constantly do the back-to-back thing. That causes a lot of tension on the scalp. So when that follicle is damaged, remember, if that follicle is damaged, the hair is not going to grow back. So, and how do you know if the follicle is damaged? If there's an area on your scalp that is clean, and I mean, like, you don't see any of the pores open or anything like that, it's just clean, that means there will be no hair growth. Now, areas of your hair, of your scalp, where you see a little bit of hair growing in, those are areas where the hair will grow back, okay? So we must be very careful and treat our hair and scalp well, because we want to make sure we maintain the integrity of the hair and scalp. And you want to make sure that you're going to a stylist who believes in healthy hair, not just styling the hair or throwing a wig on. You want to make sure that whoever you're going to, they believe in the treatment of the hair and scalp. They want to make sure that the integrity of the hair and scalp is well maintained, because without that, your hair is not going to look good. I mean, it'll look good for a day and then, you know, it's not going to look good anymore. So you want to make sure those ends are trimmed. You want to make sure that you're eating a healthy diet. And I know a lot of people don't like to drink water. Why? I don't know. I love water. You need to drink plenty of water. Your system needs to stay hydrated. The body is made mostly of water. So you want to keep your body hydrated and moisturized. Not only is that good for the scalp, which is, your scalp is also your skin, and good for your hair because it helps keep it moisturized, it helps keep it shiny. You need that water to keep all of your skin on your body moisturized, okay? So A lot of times when you may look a little dry and you're wondering why your skin is dry, it might be because you don't have enough water. You haven't been taking enough water intake. These things make a difference. You need green leafy vegetables. You should have green leafy vegetables with your meal. You know, you should have some type of vegetable with your meal, okay? These are important, and these are the things that help to maintain the health of your hair and scalp. And people often wonder why their hair and scalp is not healthy, and those are some of the reasons, aside from having maybe an ailment, you know, or you're on medication. But you have to do those other things along with that. Even when you're on medication, you need to make sure that you're getting your vegetables in, you're getting your vitamins in, you're drinking plenty of water. These things make a difference. So again, let me reiterate, and I'm gonna have the word trichology up for you so you can see the word trichology and know the meaning, the study of hair loss. And I look at that a lot, I study that a lot because, you know, clients come in with a lot of damaged hair and they want to know what's going on with their hair. Okay, so that is it for Salon Chat. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you learned something today about remedying the situation with hair loss and or you know, shedding of the hair. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them down below for me in the comment section. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also press the notification bell so you know the next time I have a great video coming for you. And that's it. So thank you for watching Salon Chat. Yes, honey. See you later. Bye.